All right, let's get right into it. Today, we're going to dive deep into a really powerful business strategy, one that shows you how to turn free users into high-value paying customers. We're going to look at the Maltix ecosystem and see how they absolutely mastered the art of turning generosity into a seriously thriving business. So it all boils down to this one big question, right? The one that stumps so many of us. How do you take something you give away for free and actually build a sustainable, profitable business around it? Well, that's the puzzle we're going to solve today by unpacking what's known as the Maltix value ladder. Okay, so the whole journey kicks off on the very first rung of the ladder. They call it the advocate level, and it's all about this idea of a value-first handshake. The strategy here, it isn't to sell anything, not yet. It's all about helping first. Now, this is where it gets really clever. The journey starts with a free digital e-card. I mean, there's zero friction, no risk to get people through the door. The very first time they're asked to open their wallet, it's for a tiny 15-pound helping hand service to make that free card even better. This little step builds a ton of trust and then naturally guides them to the main product here, a $49 a year V-card. It's just a perfect low-resistance funnel. And this right here, this quote really gets to the heart of the whole thing. Instead of leading with some big sales pitch, they lead with help. It completely flips the traditional model on its head. By the time a user is asked to actually pay for something significant, they're not a cold lead anymore. They're someone who's already seen the value with their own eyes, which makes the sale feel almost, well, effortless. But here's the thing. This strategy only works if those free e-cards get into the right hands. See, Maltix isn't just giving them away to anybody. Oh no. They have a laser-focused approach. They go after specific professionals who are natural hubs inside their own networks. And here they are. Take a look. Notice that these are not random businesses at all. Every single one of them, from accountants to web designers, is already a trusted advisor. They're like the central node in a whole network of other businesses. So by winning them over, Maltix isn't just getting one customer, they're getting a key that can unlock an entire community. And this is exactly what makes the strategy so incredibly powerful. I mean, think about it. When your accountant recommends a new tool, you listen, right? So by getting these key connectors on board first, Maltix is basically having its marketing done for them by the most trusted voices in the business world. It's like word of mouth, but on steroids. Okay, so once that trust is established, once it's baked in, it's time to climb. The next level up is for people who are ready to go beyond just a digital business card and really invest in a more serious online presence. And this is called Maltix Geo. And here's that first major step up the ladder. We're talking £49 a month plus a setup fee. This is a really critical transition. Maltix is moving the customer from a small yearly fee to a recurring monthly revenue model. And that's the holy grail for a scalable business. So the big question is, what do you actually get for that price? Well, the value proposition just explodes at this point. You're getting a mobile web presence, a small community building tool, access to this huge professional network. But honestly, the real magic bullet is that last point, 5 hours of done-for-you setup support. This just demolishes the single biggest barrier for most people, that fear of a complicated, time-sucking setup. But what about the people who have mastered the Go level and are ready to truly scale their community? Well, there's one final rung on the ladder. This is the premium offering, and it's designed for the serious community leaders out there. This is Maltix Tribe. So let's put them side by side. How does this top tier really compare? Well, the monthly cost only sees a little bump to £69, but whoa, look at that setup fee. It jumps all the way to $1,099.05. And for that, your member capacity grows to 100 and your support doubles to 10 hours. This tier is clearly for professionals who are dead serious about monetizing their network. So what could possibly justify that big of a jump in the setup fee? Well, it's this: the ability to sell products directly with a built-in e-store. All of a sudden, the platform completely transforms from just a community tool into a real revenue-generating engine. For the right user, this makes that investment a total no-brainer. Okay, so running through this entire ladder, from that free advocate level all the way to the premium tribe tier, there are a couple of what you might call golden threads that tie the whole ecosystem together and just make it all work. The first one is the Lares virtual assistant service. You got to think of this as the human engine that runs behind all the technology. It makes sure every single user, no matter their technical skill, is set up for success. But it's also a really powerful, consistent revenue stream all by itself. And you can see just how brilliantly it's integrated here. It starts as that small 15-pound service for the new advocates. Then it becomes this major included benefit for Geo and Tribe members to guarantee they get a smooth start. And at every single stage, it creates an opportunity to upsell them to more support. It's just genius. The second golden thread is education. The Maltix Training Academy is baked right into the paid tiers. And this is a really crucial insight. It's not enough to just give someone a tool. You have to teach them how to use it effectively to actually grow their business. This dramatically increases how successful users are, which in turn drives customer retention through the roof. So, after breaking this all down, we're left with a pretty big question. The Maltix model suggests that the best path to revenue isn't a direct sale, but a really carefully constructed ladder of trust built step by step. So, is this the future of business? It's definitely something to think about. And that's all for this explainer.